Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Superior Livestock Representative Dennis Metzger. Dennis, thank you so much for being on Sunrise this morning.
My pleasure.
We're glad that you, we were just talking about planes, trains, automobiles, the mode of transportation to get here, so we're glad you made it to Hudson Oaks.
It's challenging, but it went no problems yesterday.
That's good, that's good. Well, Dennis, let's get started right in it with it. For folks at home that don't know your story, how did you get started with Superior Livestock?
Well, I had a unique path here. I was with a previous video company for a good many years, and the opportunity presented itself to make a change and move on, and this was the natural fit. So.
And the rest is history, right? So, you know, Dennis, we were kind of joking about the fact that you used to get your mail in California, although you were hardly there, but you do have a lot of customers there on the West Coast. Let's talk about the importance of the nationwide buyer base for your customers.
Very important, and as time goes on, it becomes even more important. It's amazing to me that I still get a phone call about an offering from time to time that's somebody I've not heard of in the business, and I think that's a unique thing and a very important part of the success for my customers. And yeah, I have a wide territory. It covers many states, multiple states, and a lot of times within a day or two apart to make deliveries work. But that's one of the things that you work for all your career and network and make connections, and this is a business that is about connections.
Well, very much so. And, you know, talking about those deliveries and how busy you stay, you know, you've got a great network of reps that help you. How important is that? And you know, how much is it the importance of the team that then you can offer to your consigners when you have that network of reps that work together?
Well, it makes it more convenient for my consigners, and a lot of times they bring their own consigners to the plate too. And it's a very good partnership, I think. I can help with the production part of it from the marketing standpoint and how the cattle are presented, and they can do the production part of the work and do a good job, and we complement each other very well. I think with their connections and my connections, it benefits the whole team.
No, and it's a team effort all the way through, and
Very much so.
We know that you've got some great guys underneath you. You know, one of the things that we've been talking about, we've talked about it the last several months, but Superior really is able to, you know, to be adaptive to what our customers need. And right now, there's a lot of the nation that is facing, you know, conditions that are not favorable to you know, our livelihood. And some of your customers on the West Coast are no different to that. So how important is it, you know, for these customers be able to, you know, have these contracts, change these base weights, be able to meet their needs with, you know, our video auctions, the weekly auctions, and the marketing that we allow for them?
We've had to take on a different degree of flexibility here in the last several months, not only from environmental conditions, but also to transportation conditions that are very much an issue right at the moment. And we've worked through it, and we'll continue to work through it, and we're probably not through that part of it. But the environmental part of it, the weather conditions, has affected a great amount of my territory and my customer base. We've had to change base weights, change deliveries is the biggest thing we've probably seen this fall. I've delivered cattle as much as 6 weeks earlier than normal. What we're finding at some of those places, that may become the new norm for them. They're liking the change in terms of cow condition and how they manage the rest of their year. So there has been benefits from it. We're going to see a reduction in cow numbers in a good part of my area, have already. That'll affect numbers probably, but probably get rewarded in the market down the road. So may generate the same amount of dollars, just less product.
Well, and you were talking about that flexibility and how important it is. You know, Dennis, they're wrapping us up, but before they go out, before we leave, I definitely want to make sure you've got some great lots that you're offering today and some great consigners. We
got feeder cattle, we got cows, got bred heifers. We're going to cover all the bases today in about 4 different states.
Well, you got a lot of work to do. We appreciate you coming on. We're glad that you made it here to Hudson Oaks and made it all in one piece. So, Dennis, thank you very much for being on Sunrise with me this morning.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. After the break, we'll close the show with world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings.